Hello everyone. I would like to thank Martin Murray and all of the organisers of Asia Matters Summit Cork for the opportunity to speak with you today. May I begin by commending the work of Asia Matters in developing key partnerships for Ireland with Asia. The Asia Matters China-Ireland Business Summit Cork is now in its sixth year in partnership with Cork City Council, Cork County Council and Cork Institute of Technology. As Minister for Public Expenditure and Reform, I took office along with my government colleagues against the backdrop of COVID-19. This has been an exceptionally difficult period of time for Ireland, but also for the rest of the world. As we count the very human cost of this pandemic, we must not also forget the economic and social cost. Coming into office in an environment such as this meant that we had to be very focused on supporting the economy through a hugely challenging period. At the height of the crisis, well over 1 million people were on state income support of some shape or form. We introduced a major stimulus package in July, which was designed to keep businesses alive and to get people back to work. The pivot to a virtual presentation today just serves to highlight the profound change that has happened in the world in just 6 short months. China is the largest Asian economy, and with a population accounting for 1/5 of the world's total, it has enormous market potential for Irish companies. I am acutely aware that while China accounts for 18% of world GDP, it generates 1/3 of global GDP growth. While the European economy has struggled at times with low growth levels, it is Asian and emerging economies which has powered global economic development. This is of course critical now more than ever, as the situation with the UK and Brexit is becoming more acute by the day. As one of our biggest trading partners, the UK is set to exit the transition period of the withdrawal agreement. It is the Irish Government's objective that a comprehensive free trade agreement be agreed between the European Union and the UK. However, we must assume that the UK and the EU will be trading on WTO terms on the 1st of January. Whichever way the Brexit saga ends, we and the Irish Government know and understand that Ireland needs to diversify our trading links. Asia and of course China is critical in this respect. Trade flows with China in both directions continue to grow, and the two-way goods trade has more than doubled since 2013. In 2019, companies in Ireland exported nearly €9 billion worth of goods to China. This marks an increase of 63% from 2018. Ireland's chief exports to China are microchips, milk formula, organic chemicals and pharmaceuticals. Recent years have also seen substantial Chinese investment in the Irish economy. Ireland should be considered a strong partner for China in the areas of innovation, entrepreneurship, technology, including green, agri and fintech, food and food safety, financial services, higher education in the English language and research and development. Ireland is committed to developing the potential in these sectors further. Ireland and China enjoy a warm and fruitful political, cultural and economic relationship. There has been a succession of Irish ministerial visits to China, and in return we've received visits from the highest level of leadership from China to promote trade links between our two countries. And we hope that this will continue. Negotiations for an EU-China Comprehensive Agreement on Investment are ongoing, with the 32nd round of talks taking place this week. The agreement establishes the conditions for a high level of protection to a list of 100 EU geographical indications on the Chinese market and a list of 100 Chinese geographical indications in the EU. The EU's list of geographical indications includes 2 Irish products, Irish whiskey and Irish cream. The agreement is expected to enter into force on the 1st of January next year. This trading relationship will be hugely beneficial for the Cork region and will potentially increase investment and employment in Cork and expand the business opportunities for businesses here. It is critical at this juncture for Ireland to continue in looking beyond our own shores for opportunities to do business and to establish long-standing, successful trade relationships. We must also ensure that we are competitive at home so that our indigenous businesses can grow and prosper. We must remain open and attractive to foreign direct investment, not just from the traditional sources such as the United States, but more so, increasingly, from Asia and indeed China. We need to find new and viable markets for our products and services at home. We need a skilled and ambitious workforce to achieve all this, so therefore we must continue to support our higher education institutions such as CIT, so that the young people of today are the business pioneers of the future. Indeed, it is 20 years next month since China and Ireland signed the agreement on education cooperation between our two countries. Last year, there were 5,000 Chinese nationals studying in Irish universities and other third-level courses. While that has been significantly disrupted this year, we look forward to an early return of Chinese students to our shores. The economic outlook at the moment is very challenging and deeply uncertain, but I fundamentally believe that the solutions to our woes are not found by turning towards isolationism, but by increasing our cooperation and expanding our trading relationship across the globe. A total of 7 Chinese cities and provinces have twinned with their Irish counterparts, and more local governments from both sides have expressed a desire for more cooperation and exchange. Last year, on the occasion of the 40th anniversary of full diplomatic relations between our two countries, it was announced that Ireland would issue a 5-year multi-entry visa option for Chinese people. And I look forward to the full realisation of this initiative as soon as possible. The launch of direct flights between Ireland and China in 2018 was a significant event, and it is essential that this connectivity is fully restored post the COVID pandemic. I commend the role of IDA Ireland, Enterprise Ireland, Board BIA, and many more state bodies and the role they've played in this respect. While we reflect on how our trading position has evolved since our independence, it shows us quite clearly that Ireland can and will adapt to a rapidly changing world. As the global economy hopefully recovers from the fallout of COVID-19 in due course, we must ensure that Ireland positions itself in such a way that we can avail of the huge opportunities that will present themselves throughout the world, not just from our traditional export markets, but from the new ones in Asia, China and elsewhere.